machine à clous. Moi je veux être fripé, triplement fripé, fripé comme une triplette de Belleville. Je veux pas finir ma vie à Acapulco, dans ces tourelles avec des gigolos. Moi je veux être tordu, triplement tordu, balancé comme une triplette de Belleville. Allez les filles, allez.
Swinging down the rendezvous, I'll go dancing the bitter. Voodoo cock, rendezvous, forever you're such a long day. Swinging down the rendezvous, I'll go dancing the bitter. Voodoo cock, rendezvous, forever you're such a long day.
I think 41 has the greatest miniatures since the Leyendecker days, since the old, Arnold Gillespie days of the great MGM miniatures from the 20s and 30s and 40s. And I think Greg Jean and his team of artisans and craftspeople and artists did the most amazing job recreating not only Pacific Ocean Park, but recreating Hollywood Boulevard with the Roosevelt Hotel and the Broadway and all the different buildings that were there in that era. They recreated on stage 16 at Warner Brothers, and Pacific Ocean Park was built, I think, on stage 30 at MGM Studios.
Miniature explosions is an effects man's nightmare because it's easy to create a large explosion, but to create an explosion that will match the scale of the miniatures is a lot more difficult.
In all the explosions, I ran a bunch of tests at 90 frames a second on putting primer cord inside of a balsa wood plywood structure and blowing it up. And it was, even at 90 frames a second, it was too fast and looked like a miniature. And I had this idea, which I don't think had ever been done before. And I said, how do we slow down an explosion? I want these explosions to be slower so we see more detail of the buildings blowing up. And I came up with this idea of using air mortars, that you would put the air mortar just below the stage floor and aimed only 4 or 5 inches away from the outer wall of the building you want to blow up. And then inside the air mortar, I put glitter, Christmas glitter, red and silver glitter, and little tiny pieces of balsa wood, which we call minutia, and mixed it all in there. And I thought we should put flash bulbs with different colors on the flash bulbs, orange, yellow, red, white flash bulbs, and trigger the flash bulbs at the moment the air mortar is exploding the walls out. So you had a backlit effect, so all the minutia would be backlit by these flashes. And then I could reduce my frame speed to about 45 frames a second instead of 60 or 90 frames a second. And all the explosions were done with air mortars. And I'm very proud of that because it really gave each explosion was much more detailed the way things blew up.